we talk about our differences and we don't talk at all. It seems so critical to speak less critically. I see no truth as mythical, no vast unbridgeable. Give me strength to overcome, give me strength, I'm not gonna run. Build it up, you gotta get some, take some, fix it up, you gotta break some, you gotta open up, you gotta share, build it up, nothing's there. How can we talk about our differences and we don't talk at all? Listen to the echo of the anger of our silences, or to the sound of each other's heart. Give me strength to overcome, give me strength, I'm not gonna run. Build it up, you gotta get some, take some, fix it up, you gotta break some, you gotta open up, you gotta share, build it up, nothing's there. You gotta get some, shake some, pull it all down but hate none. You gotta open up, you gotta care, build it up, nothing's there. I can build it up, you wanna build it up, we can build it up, you wanna build it up with me. Come on, build it up, come on, build it up with me. You gotta give some, take some, fix it up and then break some. Gotta open up, you gotta share, build it up and nothing's there. Come on, bring some, shake some, pull it all down but ain't none. Gotta open up, you gotta care, build it up and nothing's there. Gotta give some, take some, fix it up, you gotta break some. You gotta open up, you gotta share. Pull it all down, but hate none. You gotta open
So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, this is a friendly, but a friendly only in name.
Well, there may be nothing resting on it, Peter, but that's never going to take the edge away, is it? And the players from both sides know that.
Big chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Diogo Dalot. Bruno Fernandes. He has found the way through. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Bruno Fernandes considers his options. That was travelling. Ake. Cherki. And it's Bernardo Silva. Savinho. No, just over.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
That is ended up in no man's land. Skims one in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, he's having a go! And now it's, oh, he's been caught on it here. Haaland finds himself offside. Martinez.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Great vision.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pinches it off him. Burmo. He won't be happy with that one. Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland. And he welcomes it. Shot, surely! And it's... And no mistake! Oh, but the flag's up.
He went just a smidgen too early, Peter.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Diogo Dalot. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And Casemiro. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Spread it left. And it's Shaw. That's the throw. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Pass somewhat off target. Backward it goes. And they're back on the ball again. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's nice. Shaw delivers. Now, who's going to be first to this? Mount. Throw in. Played into the box. Oh, there's a probing ball. And he's chosen to go back. Savinho. Shaw. Can he get it through? Ball in towards them. He's rising! Ruben Dias tries to clear. No way through. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Look, the only way of becoming more aware, Peter, is by lifting your head and realising who's where around you.
This is a promising build-up. Lovely, now then. Tries a shot! No, just not quite.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
That's a cute ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's found a way through. Keeper has taken decisive action. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Defending was strong and firm. Savinho. Bernardo Silva has created one goal already. Mount. Savinho.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Bernardo Silva wants to run onto this. And he's made sure that's not getting through. We are into stoppage time. It's a throw-in. Mount gets a good foot in there. And the referee says that is that for the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Manchester United finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Oh, shooting chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
He's looking wide. Cherki. Now it's Haaland. And he's lost his man here. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Manchester United faced with a real prospect of letting this slip. This further to improve their cause. It's hit the upright. Bruno Fernandes, and it's made its way to him. And here's Savinho, looking to play him in. Savinho unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Chooses to go crossfield. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, that has not gone well. Now he's got space here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that's gone loose. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Nico Gonzalez. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Bruno Fernandes. Has a look and plays it forward.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And here's Foden.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Played back in. Not the most accurate pass. And he shoots! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Nico Gonzalez clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Sure. Not the most convincing of passes. Bruno Fernandes. Cherki running with intent. Goes for goal! Oh, it's come loose. Some resolute defending there. Ake driving. He's had a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Diogo Dalot. Oh, that's fabulous. No, it's come to nothing.
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
He's picked, tries one from range!
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And the shot's on here. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Foden with a real chance here. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Foden! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Ruben Dias, and it's Gonzalez. Time is running out here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Gonzalez. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Foden is standing over this one. Foden! No, not quite. Diogo Dalot. There won't be another chance after this one. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Manchester United really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Well, some of the players here are letting their emotions get the better of them. They do have to be careful. This must not be inflamed any further. Decent hit from there. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Oh, super find. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Goes down, but nothing given.
2 added minutes has
Nico
been
Gonzalez.
indicated.
And Cherki. Moved on forwards. Ake cuts out the pass. Now it's Foden. Savinho. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. That's it! There will be time for no more. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. Well, how will we look back on that?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right preparations and still end up on the losing side. I don't think they'll be going out tonight.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom.
I'm dangerous. You cannot contain this. I was trying to chill till I heard my body screaming. I wanna dance. I wanna dance. I wanna dance, dance, dance. Wanna dance. I wanna. What you wanna do? What you go to? Like an old school? Oh, we gon' move. Dance, dance. Yeah, I just wanna dance. 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 All I wanna do is move on a boogaloo. I'ma groove my body. I just gotta lose the shoes when that fool get loose. Know that you can't stop it. Watch this. Look at how I work that pocket. Look at how I flow like faucets. How that pop look like robotics. Can't tame me. Shoulders gone crazy. See that neck break and that head bang and them hands waving. I'm dangerous. You cannot contain this. I was trying to chill till I heard my body screaming. I wanna dance. I wanna dance. I wanna dance. I wanna dance, 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 dance. What you wanna do? What you go to? Rock a old school? Oh, we gon' move. Dance, dance, yeah, I just wanna dance, dance, dance.
Welcome to one of English football's red-letter days. Arsenal versus Manchester United will always be a major date on the footballing calendar. There might have been a shift in the bigger picture and indeed the power balance since the days when both these teams were perennial winners. But one thing remains unchanged. They cannot stand losing to each other. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Genuinely a heavyweight contest, North against South, London against Manchester. It is tribal.
You can always count on there being something dramatic happening when these two come together. But there've been a fair share of grinds too. I'm expecting both sides to try and maximise their attacking threat, because when you look back over the years, the potency has been the big factor with these two teams, and always a hard one to call, but never far from exciting.
So we're very much on the way now. Good ball, good take. Elects to cross. Mosquera getting this one clear. Gyökeres. Now it's Madueke, and he's worked it through. And he is deftly away. Big chance! And he couldn't finish.
Lewis Skelly deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this guy, Gabriel Martinelli, is someone whose game has come on in leaps and bounds since being plucked from relative obscurity, Peter. He's one of the best dribblers in the top flight, and I always say about wingers that if they can marry...
Martinelli! And he should have made them pay.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Madueke. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And Bomo. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Ødegaard. Now somewhat off target. Rice. He won't be happy with that one. Mosquera makes the interception. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, super ball! Lewis Skelly.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Ambitious ball here. Well, that pass isn't the best.
Manchester United always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side.
He leaps for it! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
And the keeper's given it away. He has found the way through. Shoots! That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Matheus, real chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Matheus Cunha is offering a wry smile there.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Terrific effort! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Mount. Casemiro. And it's Mount. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Now he's got space here. Not the most accurate pass. Mount aimed beyond the defence. Mazraoui. An instinctive delivery. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Rice. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Mosquera. That'll be a throw. Matheus Cunha.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Dorgu knocks it into space. And the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
And Mboma has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
That has not gone well. Tries to play it through.
There will be 1
Played
minute
through for
added
him.
time.
Takes a shot! Oh, that's a waste. Lovely pass, but can he get there? The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Not too much so far to lift anybody off their seat.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Driving on and making good progress. Matheus Cunha, looking for the run. Ahmad! And the finish! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Lewis Skelly for Rice. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. This looks promising. Crunching tackle. You have to say that was an exemplar. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And that's going to be a booking. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. And he is dashing away. He's having a shot! And it's in! They've done it! Finally, they've broken through. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 19, Mboma. Coming on to replace him.
Now it's Matheus Cunha.
Number
Mount.
30, Sheshko. Substitutions taking place. The
Almost an hour
attendance for
gone.
this match was 71,649.
Defending was strong and firm. Plays it through. Shaw picks it up out wide. Rice gets it away. It'll be a throw-in. Matheus Cunha. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the win.
He's had a shot! And it's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Complete awareness, he understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Casemiro does really well to win the ball there. Picked out, decent chance! And it's come back out to him. Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Dorgu gets into a good position. Shapes to shoot! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Dorgu probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Martinelli receives him. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? Arsenal presented with a golden opportunity here. So where will he go? And that's one back! Not much more than a formality.
It reached its target, but it was almost stopped from maybe good goalkeeping homework.
Arsenal may be down, but not out just yet. Shaw. And that is a little undercooked. Dorgu. Looking to play him in. Šeško. And he shoots! And that's a sharp finish! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So now the difference is 3. Just too high. Look at the space. Matheus Cunha! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Timber wins the duel this time. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Mount taking charge of the dead ball. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Nicely
Added
shaped
minutes
ball.
has been indicated.
It's ended up in no man's land. Ahmad. He's picked his way through. Drills one in. Oh, well played, well played. Martinelli. Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. And it's been played through. Casemiro. Timber. Can he get it through? Great vision. Cunha in acres of space out wide. And he's certainly onside here. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Kepa to save this spot kick and his team. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Golden opportunity wasted. So that's it. It is all over. Arsenal have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
money. I know they show myself, I just want it. I say, shit, you day your day, brother. You day your day, sister. You day your day, brother. You day your day, sister. Say you day your day, brother. You day your day, sister. You day your day. Come, Zilla. As long as the sun will shine on the face of man.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We are just getting started.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Rafinha knocks it into space, and he's worked it through. He's having a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski. He's just about the perfect all-round striker. Not least because he can finish equally well with both feet, Peter. It's not all about his finishing, though. He's always on the shoulder, looking for that ball in behind, and that prevents the opposition defence from getting too high or indeed getting too comfortable.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Araujo with the clearance. He's in a good position here. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Big chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it, he will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition. Kashima Antlers always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Rafinha tries to play it through. Oh, super find. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Has a look and place it forward. And that was asking for too much. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Tries a shot! Rafinha. Yamal short changes him with that pass. Pedri. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries one from range. Balde. Rafinha. This is De Jong. And it's Koundé. Great vision. Yamal in acres of space out wide. Yamal! It's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And that really is so impressive.
The goal scorer for Barcelona after 35 minutes is
Barcelona are
number
doing
10.
very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Barcelona heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. That has been slung wide. Now that looks a decent ball. It's a promising position. Can he get on the end of this? Tries to cross. That's put pay to the danger. Aims beyond the defence. Gavi. And the counter is on. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. He has found the way through. And that is not finding anyone.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Out towards the flank. Can he finish? And that is certainly not what he had in mind. A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. That's a nicely shaped ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter.
quick
If
reminder
it ain't
today
broke,
that
don't
parking
fix
in
it.
the
So
area
I think the
around the
manager
stadium
has to
is strictly
resist
forbidden.
change at this
Please
stage.
use parking provided by the club or
Barcelona
any other paid parking
sitting
facilities
pretty
in the
here.
area.
2
Everyone,
goals
please
putting them
welcome
into
two
the driving
sides.
seat. Back underway then. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Looking to play him in. Chance! And he's straight offside. Pass somewhat off target. Threads one in. Shot a goal! He's got a goal! It is an explosive start to the second half. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Just 1 in it now.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
And he was quick to react. Nicely weighted ball. Balde. Oh, that's a key interception. Now that's well seen too. Oh no, what has happened here? Chance for a shot! And yes, it's there! They are right back in business.
This match was 29,950.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
Well, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue. He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
That's a sharp pass. Tries to pass it through. Good ball, good take. That's been cut out, well played. Rashford. Rafinha.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Passes short and sharp. And he's quick to get rid. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Yamal will play through for the wide man.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
He's in a great position here. Gavi. And here's the chance to counter. Shoots! And he hits the net! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Kashima Antlers with the lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
And he lines up a cross. And he's cut it out. Barcelona now in a position of desperate urgency.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on. And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
That's a cute ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Moments left, barely that, to avoid a shock defeat now.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
He's had it taken off him. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. He's a sharp little ball here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Lovely pass, but can he get that? Oh, shooting chance! Well taken goal. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely... And that is that. Barcelona pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or...
Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash. And no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things already rolling. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. Kamada. Maida gets into a good position. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Goodmanson. He has found the way through. Can he finish? Goal, Sweden! And there is your opener. How very smart. He just got it right.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
It's a promising position. He's found the way through. Swings in across. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Gyökeres. That's the keeper's ball. Now, what about a counter-attack? Great defending, strong and determined. He's on it, can he get away?
That was lovely, that.
And he's got away from it. Isaac!
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him. Japan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Maida. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for the run. And that is expertly dealt with. And that is well cleared. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Sweden clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
It's Maida! Goal! Japan! Japan are level! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And he's found Kubo! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And he's gone looking for safety. Lindelof. Well, that pass isn't the best. Kamada. Deftly away. And he's quick to snatch it back. Nagatomo. Ito. Looking for options for movement. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Kamada. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's an imaginative pass. Has crossed into the middle.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Doan. And he's there to belt it away. And they're back on the ball again. He is just caressing the ball. And it's Kamada. Gyökeres. This is a promising build-up.
There will be 1 minute
Gyökeres.
added time.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Kubo, who's set up one goal so far. Big chance! Goal! Japan! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable. And that is all they have time for. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat. And all of a sudden, things are looking pretty rosy. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Japan are leading, but it is still delicately poised. It's 2-1. Back on the way then. It's a pretty loose pass. He's Gyökeres! That needed to... Could be danger here! Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Doan. Lindelof. Isak. It's a really well-measured ball. Nice bit of trickery. He's picked his way through. Kamada tries to play it through. And he's picked it up out wide. There's the shot! It is a fantastic goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And this is getting better and better. And that is fabulous! A true beauty of a goal!
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Japan now in a position far more desirable.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Great vision. It's a promising position. Crosses it in. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
So we've reached the hour mark. Gyökeres. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
That's good play. Shoots! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Sweden really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Looking to play him in, and he welcomes it in. He's had a shot! Brilliant from Maida! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So now the difference is 3.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And Maida. And a chance! Brilliant from Maida! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They are playing them off the park.
Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly loved him.
Number 38.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Japan are having a ball here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, they could break here. Maida under intense pressure. Oh, look. Chance for a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! And he couldn't quite make it 6.
Doan really reacted very quickly there, but couldn't quite find the finish he needed.
Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Short changes him with that pass. Nagatomo. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now, can they get him away? He's in a great position here. He is through here. Picked out. Great chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Duan. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. And here's Isak.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the
Substitution
turn.
for Japan. Number 20, Duran. Coming on to replace him is
He's trying the
number
shot.
10,
Crossbar comes to the rescue. In he goes again. And that's in. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Sweden still making a fight of this. Sweden ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's intervened well there. Oh, that's a key interception. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He's
There
got
will be
away.
5 minutes added time.
It's Maida! Nicely weighted ball. Kamada. Not the most accurate pass. Elanga gets a good foot in there. That's that, the end. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Your final thoughts, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise.